Project Helix really caught these ponies off guard. Yes, after for the best part of a year, these ponies have been saying Xbox was dead and they were coming out of the console business. Project Helix really caught these guys off guard, but no one got caught off guard more than Meth Head Guy.
About our next future set of hardware. Today, I want to talk about the fact that, honestly, straight up, I do not believe there's going to be another Xbox. I don't care how many public statements or promises of contracts. I do not believe that the next Xbox is coming out. Let me say on the channel, I truly do not believe there's going to be a next-gen Xbox.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
There's claiming, oh, we're excited about the future. I think this is a sign, once again, that the coffin is already closed and they're putting nails into it one by one. There is no shot in the universe that we actually get a next-gen Xbox.
That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Nothing like that is just worth it in any sort of way, shape, or form. Xbox exists in 1 year, I'll be shocked. I've said this before, and I'm putting it in the flag in the sand again. There will never be another Xbox. There will not be a next-gen Xbox. There will never be. This is the end. This is basically their funeral. This is the tombstone. Put it on the calendar, right? February 20th, 2026. Rest in peace. Time to sizzle in the piss.
Now, what is responsible for this type of thinking? Crack! Cocaine.
Yo, shout the season, man. Shout the season, man.
Yo, I'm trying to
We all know that Dreamcast Guy is in the forefront of Pony of the Year, but one individual, a so-called insider, he is also leading the pack, and that is SneakersSo. And although he has been wrong so many times, I'm seeing the gaming journalists, ponies, and so many other individuals are giving this individual credibility. But we all know he's a fraud because we remember the things that he said that was not true. Don't you remember? Don't you remember?
All-time SneakersSo from NeoGAF has been wrong about Xbox. SneakersSo, a user on NeoGAF, is known for making bold, often pessimistic predictions about the future of Xbox hardware and its strategy. While they were early in identifying Microsoft's shift toward a third-party, multi-platform strategy, e.g., porting games to PlayStation, several of their specific claims regarding the immediate death of Xbox hardware have been countered by official statements or proven to be premature. Here are the instances and specific claims where SneakersSo's assertions regarding Xbox have been inaccurate or deemed overblown. Premature death of Xbox consoles. October 2025, SneakersSo claimed that concrete plans for actual MS Xbox hardware went from being definitive to up in the air and suggested the next generation of consoles might never happen.
You're lying.
This was directly contradicted by Microsoft's public statement in October 2025 that they are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices, which was supported by reports that development on next-gen hardware was continuing. Overstating retailer panic, October 2025 SneakersSo claimed that major retailers like Costco were pulling Xbox consoles from shelves.
You're lying. That is a lie.
Suggesting a collapse in the physical retail market for the brand. While retail presence for Xbox has decreased due to low sales, the specific, widespread abandonment predicted was deemed premature and part of a broader doomer narrative that failed to materialize in the immediate term.
But that is not all where SneakersSo was wrong. Do you all remember when he said that Marvel vs. Capcom was going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive? Yes, I remember when he said that. And he was absolutely wrong. So much so, we got a lot of information on this fraud that is SneakersSo. Look at what it says here. Yes, the claim that Marvel vs. Capcom Fighter Collection was exclusive to PlayStation 4 was false. The user SneakersSo has a documented history of spreading inaccurate, anti-Xbox or false leaked information that often contradicts official announcements. And you know what's funny, guys? That big YouTubers, journalists, different websites are taking this man, how to say, rumors as if it's true. Because he made an educated guess about what Microsoft is going to do with their strategy, everyone is believing this fraud that is SneakersSo. So what I just did was systematically show you with proof and evidence that he's a liar, that he's a fraud. He's just an Xbox hate site looking for clicks, looking for views, looking for engagement. This is what Sneeko does. Now, if we is to take a look at what Marathon is doing. Now, remember, Marathon would have been released just a couple of days, and its all-time peak was just over 80,000. Now, what's interesting about this all-time peak is that High Guard, the dead game, yes, High Guard had a better overall all-time peak than Marathon. And that is concerning because right now, High Guard is dead, buried, 6 feet under. But we could go further, guys. If it is we are to look at the all-time peak for some other games, we really see how terrible Marathon is doing. Because just on top, we have Marvel Rivals that debuted with over 500,000 players coming in to play. Take a look at Arc Raiders all-time peak. We are seeing that was close to 500,000 as well. Even Helldivers 2 was close to 500,000. And this is what you need when it is you just launch a game. You need it to have a very strong impact so that when the player count does taper off, it doesn't go too low. But the mere fact that Marathon could not even cross 100,000 all-time peak, it says a lot. It says a lot that, guess what? Not everyone is into these games as a service. Right now, some persons might be a little bit fatigued when it comes to shooters. So this bet on games as a service was a foolish and silly bet by Sony. And it really shows. Now, how long would Marathon exist for? We'll have to wait and see. But currently, the player count is under 30,000. It didn't do much over the weekend. And, although it have some persons playing the game, it's looking like it will not retain the majority of its players. And that will spell trouble for Marathon and Sony. But let me hear what you think. How long, again, do you think Marathon has on these gaming streets? A month, 2 months, 6 months? Let me know in the comment sections below. Next up, let's talk about this unfortunate news. And this unfortunate news is all because of ponies. All because of PlayStation fans. You see, these guys will stop at nothing to look for any negative Xbox news to go and make videos about. These guys claim to buy game. These guys claim to love exclusives. But really and truly, when it is you look at the action, when it is you look at the evidence, that is the furthest thing away from the truth. Because it's being reported that the studio that handled the Until Dawn remake has been closed. Now, why has this studio been closed? It's been closed because these ponies are not buying games. This game was exclusive to PlayStation. This game came to PlayStation sometime last year or year before, and they didn't buy it. I mean, this is sad. These ponies have all the smoke for Xbox bad news, but guess what? They are awfully quiet about another studio that Sony killed. Yes, this studio, Ballistic Moon, only worked on Until Dawn. And signing a contract with Sony, basically they were signing away their funeral. This is sad, but this is expected. Listen to the news.
The Until Dawn PS5 remake studio is officially gone for good. Ballistic Moon is no more. By Liam Croft. Ballistic Moon, the UK developer that worked with Sony to remake Until Dawn for PS5, has been officially dissolved and now no longer exists.
Damn! I'm sorry.
A final Gazette notice was issued at the start of February 2026. meaning the company will be dissolved within the 3 months that follow February 3rd, 2026. Just over a year ago, it was reported Ballistic Moon had effectively closed. And now it's official. Based in the UK, the Until Dawn remake on PS5 was the studio's only project. The updated version of the PS4 horror classic wasn't particularly well received at the time, with issues surrounding the frame rate and the lack of a PS4 to PS5 upgrade option, handing it a Metacritic rating of 70. This was 9 points lower than the original version. Review Until Dawn, PS5, killer teen slasher snags a pricey new-gen remake. In our Until Dawn PS5 review, we awarded a 6 out of 10 score and said, with vastly enhanced graphics and minor gameplay tweaks, this is still a highly recommended game. The problem is it costs 3 times as much as its 9-year-old predecessor, and doesn't have an upgrade path. The game was at least updated later on, with performance and fidelity modes. Less than 2 years later, though, the developer has been closed and won't get a second chance together as a team.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
So think about that, guys. Think about these PlayStation fans claim to be the only gaming community that actually buy games, but when it is you look at their track record, they are the ones basically killing these studios. Not only did Sony allow this game to come out broken and unfinished, it really questions whether Sony is managing their IPs, managing their studios, because I mean, look at this. This game, they are likening it to Concord. I mean, this is such a crazy move. It seems like when any small developer partners with Sony, it's guaranteed death for that studio. So I mean, this is sad. This is sad. So let me hear what you thought about all these stories. We know that Microsoft is getting ready for GDC, and we could expect a lot of news coming out from GDC. We may not have major announcements for gamers, but it should be an exciting time. So guys, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.